Imagine yourself in a lush, sun-dappled garden in India, where a young Deepak Chopra sits with his guru, staring at a single mango tree heavy with fruit. The guru smiles, saying, "To harvest the fruit, you don't strain the tree, you understand its nature and work with it." That mango tree isn't about brute force, it's about harmony. Now, what if I told you success works the same way? That all your striving, your hustle, might actually be the hard part, and the secret is in 7 spiritual laws that align you with the universe's effortless flow? Let's crack that code. Let's jump into the first law. It's about tapping into your most powerful resource, the unbounded potential that already exists inside you. But few realize how to access it without distraction. Deepak Chopra recounts his early days sitting silently by the Ganges. He describes how closing his eyes and soaking in pure silence opened a vast expanse within. One afternoon, as a chaotic crowd surged nearby, instead of tension, he felt a doorway open to infinite ideas, a mind uncluttered, ready for magic. Imagine your true self as an ocean, calm, deep, and unlimited. Thoughts are like waves. They come and go, but the ocean beneath never changes or limits what it holds. That's pure potentiality. Your essence isn't the waves of your thoughts or worries, it's the infinite ocean beneath. When you embrace this ocean, stress no longer locks you down. Instead, you transform pressure into creative power. Imagine turning a dam threatening to break into a rushing river that fuels a thriving valley. Your tense moments become the very energy that sparks your next big breakthrough. This next law might surprise you. It's less about grabbing what you want, more about the flow of giving. But how does giving actually bring success? Let's follow this river of generosity. In Chopra's story, a man named Raj learns about giving in a most unexpected way. Raj, a struggling shop owner in Mumbai, began leaving small gifts at neighbors' doors, fresh fruit, sacred herbs, without asking for anything in return. Months later, his store buzzed with customers who'd heard of his generosity. The catch? Raj waited patiently, watching as life returned those gifts, and more in ways he never imagined. Picture the universe as a cosmic bank account, where every gift is a deposit that earns interest. The secret? The more you give, the more you keep flowing back. It's not charity, it's law. Like a river needs both banks to keep moving, giving and receiving are 2 sides of the same unstoppable flow. The payoff? Raj's simple but consistent giving rippled beyond his shop. Suddenly, deals, friendships, and opportunities arrived effortlessly. The lesson? When you embrace giving as a natural cycle, you don't just get back, you multiply what you receive, creating a life of abundance that surprises even the skeptics. This law sounds counterintuitive, success through effortlessness, but before you chuckle, think about folding a sail to catch wind, not push against it. Ready for a wild new take on hustle? Chopra recalls a moment when a turbulent project at work made him want to rage against obstacles. Instead, he chose to accept the situation and flow with it, adapting his approach rather than fighting. Miraculously, opportunities opened as resistance dropped, turning a possible failure into a spectacular success that seemed effortless. Imagine you're a surfer. The wave's power comes from riding its flow, not battling it. Resistance creates friction and drains energy. Least effort means surrendering to natural rhythms, using intelligence over brute force, allowing momentum to carry you forward with grace instead of struggle. The payoff? When least effort becomes your modus operandi, energy multiplies. Tasks once draining feel almost joyful, challenges become invitations, and your success builds on gentle, steady power, leaving the exhausting grind far behind and freeing you for what truly matters. We often hear, just set your intention. But what if intentions are more like seeds than commands? Let's dig into how you plant, nurture, and harvest your deepest desires. In one story, Chopra describes a young woman, Anjali, who desperately wanted a promotion. She set a strong intention but clung so tightly to the outcome she became tense, blocking her energy. When she learned to plant her intention like a seed, trusting the soil and weather, her desire came to her not as a struggle, but as a natural unfolding. Think of intention like planting a seed in fertile soil. Your focused desire is the seed, and the universe provides sun and rain. If you try to control the weather, you stunt growth. Detaching means trusting the natural process, allowing your intention space to bloom without suffocation. The transformation? Once Anjali let go of desperate grasping, the promotion arrived, but also unexpected joy and growth. This law teaches that desire isn't about pushing hard, it's about aligning deeply and patiently with what wants to emerge. We all chase success, but what if what truly fuels success is knowing why you're here? The final law taps you into your unique calling, your dharma, and that's where magic really starts. Deepak Chopra tells of a woman named Meera who struggled to find her place, until a teacher challenged her to identify what she loved so much she'd do it for free. Meera realized painting was her gift, not just a hobby. Once she aligned her work with her passion, her whole life shifted. The money, the recognition, and her happiness all followed. Imagine turning your daily grind into a dance you can't help but enjoy, work that brings joy instead of dread. This is dharma. When your deepest abilities meet your passion, effort feels light, and success becomes a side effect, not the sole aim. The payoff? Living your dharma syncs you with flow, abundance, and contribution. You stop chasing success, it chases you. As Meera's art blossomed, clients came without push, and her impact reached far beyond what she'd imagined, all because she showed up fully as herself. Remember that mango tree in India? Success isn't about forcing fruit to fall, it's about understanding the tree, the season, the gentle rhythms. When you tap into your pure potential, give with an open heart, embrace effortlessness, plant intentions wisely, and live your dharma, success isn't a goal, it's a natural blossoming. So tonight, try this. Pause, breathe, and ask yourself, what's one way you can flow with the laws, not fight them? Maybe it's giving before getting, or choosing stillness over strain. The universe isn't waiting on hustle, it's waiting on you to align. Subscribe for more book summaries like this one.